And I respect it. My mom was deep into that stuff when I was younger. She was like 4 or 5 kids ago.
Me too.
We'll have Coach, and then we'll grab some players for you. So, questions for Coach Satterfield?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Morning, I guess.
Marcus, what's your favorite part about rivalry week and getting a chance to play against Nebraska's biggest rival?
I've never been a part of this one. I think any rival's special. It's it doesn't really change how you practice. You hope it doesn't anyway. That makes you practice any harder. But I think it's just fun to have a little just friendly brotherly rivalry. Not hate. I wouldn't say hate or anything, but it's just fun to have that coming in this weekend and being part of a historical series like this.
Did Chubba live up to your expectations for him on Saturday night?
He did. He did a really nice job. Going into the game, just challenged him to take care of the football. Enough is enough with the turnovers. So I thought he did a really nice job. When it's fourth down, we teach our quarterbacks you can't throw it away on fourth down. To end the game or any fourth down, you got to get the ball in play, and somebody's got to have a chance to catch it. So that last one, was a decision. He's just trying to get the ball in play to get the first down. But I thought he had a real nice game. Did a nice job extending plays, creating all schedule plays. I thought he threw the ball really well. He threw it on time. The good thing, the comforting thing I had up in the box was when the play was called, I could almost tell you where the ball was going, and it was going there. And that means he was dialed in and knew where it needed to be.
How's Heinrich kind of progressed with his the injury, and do you have more hands on deck this week? I guess at that spot.
He's getting better and better. I mean, he was full go today at practice. Him and Jeff both, and getting reps as well. So they're all preparing to have to play in the game. Based off of how everything's gone this year, they all know that at any moment, either one of them, any three of them, could be in the game playing.
What sticks out to you? I mean, Iowa's defense obviously has had a lot of success, but what are some of the bullet points that jump out to you about going against them?
They're grown men. I equate it to like church league. Like you have the high school boys that are really good basketball players that go play in the church league gym. These old men with goggles and knee braces, they think they're going to run them off the court, and they look up and the old men have just physically, emotionally, spiritually, competitively just destroyed them in the in a 30-minute game. So they're just some guys that they're sound, they're physical, they're disciplined. They play like their coach's mindset. It's just very impressive to watch. Very, very impressive to watch.
Hey, did anything that Chubba did in that game make you look differently at him? I mean, first time, other than that last drive against Maryland, but first time over a long period where you'd seen him kind of in the fire. Did he surprise you with the way that he played, or how do you come out of that?
I wouldn't say surprised. I didn't know what to totally expect. When I got here, he was coming off an injury, didn't really get to go in spring. It was through the summer. He competed and battled, kept kind of re-injuring and tweaking his deal. So I've never got to see him just go and get a bunch of reps in a row, and so. It was fun to watch. I don't want to say I'm surprised. I've watched tape on him. I've watched him for years now. Being at other places when he was transferring. So I knew he had it in him. It was good to see him do it. Get out there and do it. And he worked. I mean, he had an unbelievable. Told the offense on Sunday had an unbelievable week last week of preparation, and he's continuing it this week. But I mean, he's in there with us all day, and that's a reason I think that he played really well and knew where to go with the football, and he's able to be confident when he went into the game just because of his preparation, and that's continued into this week.
I know you've been bullish on those young receivers. How much does it help though for Jalen in a setting like that to make a play like that, and not just him but the other freshmen? I hear it. I think mentioned Demetrius Bell's doing well behind the scenes. How are you feeling about that whole?
I'm feeling really good about that group. They're a very competitive group, which is what you want in receivers. They all want the ball. They're very athletic. Like you said, from D-Bell, like we saw D-Bell this morning. He came in at 157. He weighs 192 right now. I mean, he's going to be a freak. And those guys the more reps that they keep playing and playing and playing. Malachi, Doss is not participating at this point, but Doss made 2 unbelievable catches out there today at practice. They lift the offense up, with how they compete and their energy and their positive spirit. So really excited for the future at that position. It's got a chance to be a group that we will win because of that group.
What do you think of when you think of the senior class and maybe a characteristic or two that defines that group?
Just tough, gutty. I think, the things that they've had to endure and go through and stick it out and do it with such a great attitude and willfulness to just give whatever they need for success, whatever that success might be. The gratitude they have for this university, for this football program is unbelievable to watch day in and day out. And, the one thing that I really appreciate offensively, defensively, all the young men is just the trust, like the blind trust that they gave us when we came in, and just continuing to build that trust with each other as we go forward. But just, it's a special group. I mean, Coach says it all the time, like, this is the most fun I've ever had coaching. I mean, these guys are awesome to come to work with every day.
Some of the conversations you have with even some of the fifth-year juniors and guys with decisions to make?
Usually don't even talk about football. It's usually about life, and they're usually, busting my chops about something, or making fun of me for being an old dad bod or something. But we just talk, man. Just relationship-driven organization. It's not just football. It's way more than that. All right, thank you, guys.